everyone. Hello, welcome to this video and welcome to this channel. My name is Courtney if you guys are new here, and this week I'm going to take you guys along a week in a life teaching at a Hagwon in Korea, which if you guys don't know, I am teaching kindergarten at a Hagwon, which is essentially just like a private academy in Korea. So I'm gonna go ahead, get started. I'll tell you a little bit more about it as I go about my week, but let's go. So these are a couple of the tops that my students like to make, kind of origami style at lunchtime when they have free time. And this is Tom, who's my behavioral management tomato. He is red when he's happy and he's green when he's sad. And this here is a fish. Alright, good morning guys. It is the next day, so I didn't really get a chance to tell you guys yesterday, but if you haven't seen any of my vlogs, I go in around 9 a.m. to start teaching kindergarten, and I teach my kindergarten class all the way until 3:30, and then from 3:30 on I teach elementary school, after school, and those are older students, so the curriculum's a little bit different, and then I leave at 6. So that's a little bit about my schedule, and like I said, it's day 2, so let's go. So an example of the type of worksheets that I'm handing out now, this has to do with speeches, is giving them the topic of pollution and letting them choose between air pollution and water pollution. And then they'll write their own ideas and thoughts about it. And then we'll go through and then actually create the speeches. And this is what it looks like. And basically they'll just go through and write their name, the title, and create their own speech based off of which one they picked. And then I'll just go in and edit all the details and make sure that it's nice and clean and the formatting looks good for their speeches, including, indentations, all of those things to create a proper essay. But this is what we are working on right now. Alright, it is the next day. Sorry I didn't get to film too much yesterday, but today we're about to go into school again, except for I have a lot of presentations. So a lot of my students have been memorizing these speeches for a upcoming speech festival. So there's been a lot of pressure to get their gestures right, and just overall learning how to do public speaking. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So I'm going to head to school. It was so sweet. A student just gave me this, and I feel like this is one of those big wins. It's a little box that you open it up and it says I love you, and she was like, teacher, I made this. It was homemade especially for you. So it was really sweet. One of the very good moments. Good morning everyone. It is another day, so I'm about to head out. I'm actually going to go to a convenience store and then go to school. I have quite a bit of morning work to put out for my students and printouts, so let's go. Good morning everyone. It is Friday. We're gonna head out to school. We have a jam-packed day today. I always teach a lot of different subjects like reading, writing, kind of all of the basics except for phonics. My kids are a little bit old for that, but we have that in science experiments today. So Fridays are always really, really hectic and busy. Just a lot of hands-on things to do, but then we have the weekend. So let's go. I feel like when your biggest flex becomes your stamp is actually bejeweled on top. And that's one of the coolest things you got going for you. You know that you're a kindergarten teacher.